So, are you struggling with an overflowing inbox? Can you manage your email effectively? Well, if it's something that you can't do, then don't worry, Admin and More can help. So what I'm going to do in this video is just share you some hints and tips how you can start managing your email. But again, if you need help with managing that pesky inbox with all those emails, then do please get in touch and we can help you with some effective systems. So while keeping up with the daily paper flow in one's inbox is a challenge for most businesses, the same situation is repeating itself in your inbox. It's not unusual during our time management training seminars and consultations to hear that hundreds and sometimes thousands of email messages have collected in someone's inbox. Some of our clients I've known to open an inbox and there's 17,500 emails that are just in the inbox that have never been filed. And what scary thought that is, to be opening up that inbox every day to that amount of emails. So every time you fail to make an immediate decision on that email on what to do with a note, it becomes clutter. Just as stacks of paper accumulate on your desk, the clutter is not only physical clutter, but also with an overflowing inbox, it's mental clutter, and it's distracting us from the immediate tasks at hand. So here are 2 ways that these missives can accumulate. So start by imagining you left a totally empty inbox at the end of a day, and that then you receive 50 emails in the next day. So one of the scenarios could be, so 50 emails are waiting for you today, a conservative number, and you cleared out 25 of them, leaving the other 25 to handle at a different time. Tomorrow, there are 50 new ones in your inbox. So again, if you handle 25 and clear them out, leaving the remainder for another time, then you've now start working up towards over 100 emails in your box that you've got to work on. And so by the end of the week, you could have 200 emails that you need to respond. I know, I've been there and I've done it. And then that's when the stress starts to build. Or scenario 2. So you receive 50 emails a day and deal with 25 of them, but do not delete them because you never know when you might want to reference that information again. Therefore, tomorrow you have 100 emails in your inbox as you start the day. So you have to scan through all of them because some of the ones from yesterday may now require an additional action, but you're not sure which ones. So the next Monday, you're facing over 350 emails still in your inbox and dread the thought of having to work through them. So that's just 1 week. So every day you have to scroll through the entire list and try to figure out if there's something that needs to be done. Why not make a decision immediately on each email, moving it to the appropriate place for further action? So for example, what I do in my inbox is I have a to-do file. So I can quickly scan through my emails and know the ones that I definitely need to action. And then I clear the rest out, moving them to files on my left-hand side. That stops me from feeling so overwhelmed, and it does still keep a clean inbox for quite a while, periods of time. So I'm going to show you a different way of doing your email, and the acronym is RAFT. So it's read, act, file, and toss. So for every item, whether paper or electronic, because this can go along on the paper on your desk as well, it can go into one of these categories. So a decision is made immediately. You know where every paper goes, how to find it again, and when to follow up. So I'm going to break this raft down for you. So read. Reading materials can be divided into 2 groups. Casual reading. So for example, email newsletters. It will be good to have a chance to read it, but there's no deadline, and it doesn't relate to a current project. Have a casual reading folder set up that you can move this to, and then periodically block a time in your schedule specifically for your casual reading. And then you have reading with an accompanying action. So move it to your task list or your to-do list. If you're using an electronic task list, drag it over and attach a date to it. If you're using a paper-based ticker system, print the mail and drop it into the appropriate date. So act. So this email requires further action on your part. Drag it to the calendar or task list on your email program and assign a date, or print it and put it into the specific date in your paper ticker system if you use that to determine the date. Always be asking yourself, What is my next step? When will I have a chance of getting to do this? File. If there's no action you need to take, you might want to keep it temporarily or else place it in your long-term filing cabinet. So project files, for example, if it's an ongoing activity and you just want it to keep track of progress, have a folder on your desktop that you can move it into, or even in your inbox. You can then delete that folder at the end of the project. 2, you can have reference files. So you want to retain the note for future reference. So you might print that and put it in your paper filing system or save it in a related folder within My Documents or within your email program. So toss. So be liberal with your delete key. So many people are afraid to toss out any mail or any email, even if there's nothing else they need to do with it. Just as in paper, the question to ask yourself, what is the worst possible thing that could happen if I didn't have this email? If it's not too bad and there are no legal or financial reasons why you shouldn't keep it, then toss it. So everyone has heard of the adage, handle a piece of paper one time only. That shouldn't be taken at face value. Instead, you handle it only once as far as making a decision right away. Then you put it in the appropriate place to deal with at a specific time. Work your email the same way and cut down on that daily stress. However, if you still find this really overwhelming, then contact us here at Admin and More. We deal with many diaries for our clients, and we do put in the principles of RAFT to help you. So actually, all you will be doing is going, say, for example, to a to-do folder in your emails, and then you will be able to just go straight to that box and know that everything that we've put in there for you is what needs your time and attention, cutting your focus away from your main inbox. So our contact details are on the screen. If you go onto our website, you can also book a one-to-one consultation with me and the team, and then we can help you do that so much better and get you to cut down the stress that you have for email overload.